What secrets did God not reveal to Adam before he created him? It's time to find out the forbidden truth. Welcome to the channel. This is part 2 of our series, What Secrets Did God Hide from Adam? In part 1, we discussed the first 6 things God did not tell Adam, which you can check out here. But now it's time to dive into 7 more secrets that will leave you shocked. Let's begin. Number 7. The gap theory. You see, many Christians believe that there was a significant period of time between Genesis 1 and 2. They call it the gap theory. And this gap had a profound impact on the course of human history. During this time, according to some theologians, the earth went through various stages of creation and destruction, including the formation of mountains, oceans, and living creatures. This theory is based on a literal interpretation of Genesis 1:14, where it states that the earth was without form and void. Some scholars suggest that this verse implies a chaotic state of the world prior to God's creative actions in Genesis chapter 1. However, the concept of a pre-Adamic world raises questions about the nature of humanity's fall and the origin of sin. If there were previous civilizations or if the world was already inhabited by other beings, how did they fare? What led to their demise? No. 6. Lilith. You probably know her as the woman in the red dress dancing in the club in the movie Paradise Lost. But did you know that Lilith also appears in Jewish folklore as Adam's first wife? In some texts, she is portrayed as a serpent, while in others as a bird. According to these ancient texts, when God created Adam, he formed Lilith from the same dust of the ground and made her his equal. However, the couple couldn't live together because they couldn't agree on who should be dominant. When Adam insisted on being in charge, Lilith refused and left the Garden of Eden. She then gave birth to demons, also known as Lilim, who caused mischief and suffering to humans. While this story isn't in the Bible, it offers an alternative perspective on the creation narrative and explores themes of gender roles and the consequences of disobedience. Number 5. The Nephilim. Ever heard of the Nephilim? They are mentioned in the Bible as the offspring of angels and human women. According to Genesis 6:4, the Nephilim were giants who roamed the earth during a time when humanity had strayed far from God. Their very existence posed a threat to the divine order, leading to the eventual destruction of the world through the Great Flood. The idea of angelic beings having relationships with humans raises profound theological questions about the nature of sin, the consequences of disobedience, and the limits of divine tolerance. Some scholars speculate that the Nephilim may have possessed extraordinary abilities or knowledge due to their divine ancestry, making them both formidable and enigmatic figures in the biblical narrative. Number 4. Cain's City. After killing his brother Abel, Cain was cursed and wandered the earth as a fugitive. But according to some theories, he eventually settled down and founded his own city. In the Book of Jubilees, a non-canonical text, it is said that Cain built the city of Enoch in the land of Nod, where he lived with his wife and son. Despite being a murderer, Cain was allowed to establish a community, which raises questions about the nature of God's justice and mercy. It also adds a layer of complexity to the story of humanity's fall, suggesting that even those who commit terrible sins may still have opportunities for redemption, or at least the chance to build a life for themselves. Number 3. Dinosaurs. The discovery of dinosaur fossils has challenged traditional biblical interpretations regarding the age of the earth and the account of creation. Some people believe that dinosaurs and humans coexisted, citing the lack of a definitive separation between the creation of animals and humans in the Genesis account. However, the vast majority of Christians hold to a young earth creationism, believing that dinosaurs went extinct around 6,000 years ago, shortly after the creation of the earth. This view aligns with a literal interpretation of the Bible and rejects the scientific consensus on the age of the earth and the evolutionary history of life on earth. As we come to the end of this video, remember that these are extra-biblical accounts and theories. Therefore, it's important not to confuse them with mainstream Christian teaching. These hidden truths, though seemingly plausible, remain shrouded in mystery and speculation. Like pieces of a forgotten puzzle, They offer intriguing glimpses into alternative narratives and possibilities that lie outside the confines of the traditional biblical account. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch our video on What Secrets Did God Not Tell Adam, and stay tuned for more content. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time for another thrilling episode of What Secrets Did God Hide from Adam? Until then, may you be blessed with curiosity and wisdom as you continue to explore the depths of our mega mystery series. Remember, the truth is out there, and it's worth seeking.